and welcome. My name is Savannah, and today we'll be taking a look at the stories and families of Riverblossom Hills in The Sims 2. It's been a minute since I made a Sims 2 lore video, but here we are. This is a part of a series on my channel where I dive into the stories and residents of every neighborhood in The Sims 2. If you haven't seen the other videos in this series, I have a playlist that you can check out. Now, without further ado, let's load into Riverblossom Hills. Riverblossom Hills is the neighborhood that came with the Sims 2 Seasons expansion on March 1st, 2007. It is a rural town with a very farm-centric community. The neighborhood backstory reads, many Sims have relocated to the quiet, comfortable countryside in the hopes that life and family can firmly plant their roots in the middle of nowhere. Fresh crops aren't the only thing growing in the farming community of Riverblossom Hills. Love is in the air, and many a relationship is on the verge of blossoming. Unfortunately, problems are bound to sprout in a town this small. Things are looking up, but hearts can always turn cold with the onset of winter. Upon first loading into the neighborhood, all the households are in the midst of winter, with the exception of the Greenman family. Interestingly, for some reason, all living Sims in Riverblossom Hills have exclusively positive memories, including for things such as a relative dying. There are 6 pre-made households residing in the neighborhood and 1 in the family bin, and we are of course going to be saying Sul Sul to each and every one of them, starting with the Greenman family residing at 110 Old Farm Road. The Greenmans are a very interesting looking family of 3 that definitely sticks out amongst the quiet plain neighborhood. Jason Greenman came to Riverblossom Hills at the suggestion of his brother Gabe, who frequently raved about the town. Upon moving here, he quickly fell in love with both the town and the beautiful Rose Greenman, his now wife, who just so happens to be a plant sim. At the start of the game, he has a locked-in want to become a plant sim. Jason is an adult and works as a multi-regional sim of some question in the adventurer career track. His zodiac sign is Cancer. His aspiration is knowledge, and his lifetime want is to reach golden anniversary. He possesses 4 cooking, 3 body, 2 logic, 1 charisma, and 1 creativity skill points, and a bronze gardening badge. He has a brother who resides in Riverblossom Hills named Gabe Omaki. In-game, Gabe is younger than Jason. However, for some reason, their memories show Gabe being older. Their parents were Seth and Prudence Omaki. Their paternal grandparents were Heath and Jaden Omaki, and their maternal grandparents were Ira and Gabriella O'Hara. Rose is probably the most unique sim in Riverblossom Hills. Obviously, she is a plant sim, and while she has no ancestors in her family tree, the Greenman family album suggests she was a part of some sort of plant sim society or tribe in the mountains of Riverblossom Hills, and that is where Jason met her. She, of course, sticks out in Riverblossom Hills and is trying her best to adjust to living amongst the neighborhood and not in the mountains. Rose is an adult and unemployed. Her sign is Aquarius, her aspiration is family, and her lifetime want is to reach golden anniversary. She has 1 cooking, 4 charisma, 1 body, 2 logic, 4 creativity, and 4 cleaning skill points, and a golden gardening badge. Daisy is the couple's toddler daughter, sort of. Technically, Jason is her stepfather. She is a plant sim and was produced from a spore from her mother, Rose. She is basically a toddler clone of her mom, and the 2 have the exact same skills. She has also learned all of her toddler skills, like all plant sim babies. She is a Taurus and is 4 days away from aging up into an adult, as plant sim babies skip childhood and adolescence. At 211 Huckleberry Lane resides Jason's brother Gabe and Gabe's teenage daughter Jules. Gabe is an adult and a high school teacher in the education career track. His sign is Cancer, his aspiration is knowledge, and his lifetime want is to become an education minister. He has 4 cooking, 1 mechanical, 3 charisma, 3 logic, 1 creativity, and 3 cleaning skill points, and a bronze fishing skill badge. Gabe has taken some time to open his heart again, Greenman after his ex-wife and now enemy, Alexandra Omaki, abruptly left him and their daughter to become a pirate. Now he has fallen for Patricia Juan of the Juan family. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to him, his daughter and Patricia don't exactly see eye to eye. Jules is a public school B student and an Aries. Her aspiration is popularity, and her lifetime want is to become mayor. She possesses 3 cooking, 2 charisma, 1 body, 1 creativity, and 2 cleaning skill points. Her ex-boyfriend is Jacob Martin of the Viejo household, and the two are still friends. She is enemies with his new girlfriend, Sandra Roth. Jules loves her father, but is not too thrilled about his working at her school. According to her bio, she hopes to be a journalist someday and wants to write a story about the life of her step-cousin Daisy. Located in the family bin is Alexandra Omaki, Gabe's ex-wife and Jules's mother. She left her husband and daughter behind to pursue her dream of becoming a dread pirate. Now she's working hard to make this life financially feasible. Alexandra is an adult and a dread pirate in the adventurer career track. Her sign is Gemini, her aspiration is popularity, and her lifetime want is to become a captain hero. She has 2 cooking, 5 mechanical, 3 charisma, 5 body, 1 logic, 3 creativity, and 2 cleaning skill points. Her parents were Jonathan and Sarah Tetherton. The McGregor family lives at 115 Old Farm Road. Leo McGregor is an adult and unemployed. His sign is Sagittarius, his aspiration is fortune, and his lifetime want is to become a business tycoon. He possesses 4 cooking, 2 mechanical, 1 body, 2 logic, and 1 cleaning skill point, and has a bronze fishing and a silver gardening badge. His parents were Donald and Fiona McGregor, his paternal grandparents were Rora and Donna McGregor, and his maternal grandparents were Gawain and Morven Wallace. Leo's ancestors were farmers, and now so is he. He left home to move to Riverblossom Hills and start his farm. He has dedicated so much time to his farm, he hasn't spent much time mingling with the other residents of the neighborhood. As a result, he is oblivious to the fact that 3 different women in town appear to be interested in him. The Roth family resides at 208 Welsh Lane, and they are basically a knockoff Goth family. They are the wealthiest family in Riverblossom Hills, and their home looks nearly identical to that of the Goth family. Morty Roth is an adult and a relic liberator in the adventurer career track. His sign is Cancer, his aspiration is knowledge, and his lifetime want is to become a space pirate. He has 3 cooking, 2 mechanical, 2 charisma, 5 body, 2 logic, and 2 creativity skill points, and a bronze fishing badge. His parents were Cassidy and Sarah Roth. His paternal grandparents were Tyrone and Justine Roth, and his maternal grandparents were Jonathan and Jennifer Hickey. Morty is a man who comes from wealth and sophistication. He brought his family here to Riverblossom Hills to give them a calmer, freer life. Interestingly, his relationship with his wife Stella isn't the best. He seems to be far more in love with her than she is with him. Stella doesn't seem to be having as great a time as the rest of the family here in Riverblossom Hills. The neighborhood is much smaller and slower than the town she grew up in. She doesn't find any of the people here very interesting and is struggling to make friends because of it. Stella is an adult and works as a yearbook club supervisor in the journalism career. Her sign is Gemini, her aspiration is popularity, and her lifetime want is to become a media magnate. She has 5 cooking, 7 charisma, 2 body, 3 creativity, and 3 cleaning skill points. Her parents were James and Sally Chesterton, her paternal grandparents were Homer and Tabitha Chesterton, and her maternal grandparents were Harlow and Edna Swank. Interestingly, Stella's memories show she has never really been in love with her husband, Morty. Sandra is an outgoing and very opinionated teenage girl. She is a private school B student and works as a file clerk in the law career track. Her sign is Aries, her aspiration is family, and her lifetime want is to become a captain hero. She possesses 3 cooking, 1 mechanical, 3 charisma, 2 body, 1 creativity, and 2 cleaning skill points. Her boyfriend is Jacob Martin, and she is enemies with his ex, Jules Omaki. Xander is a child and wants to be an adventurer someday. Like his father, he also seems to be enjoying Riverblossom Hills quite a lot. He is a private school A student and his sign is Cancer. He has 1 cooking, 1 mechanical, 2 charisma, 3 creativity, and 1 cleaning skill points. At 204 Farm Road is the Viejo household, made up of Andrew Martin, his son Jacob, and his deceased mother's best friends, Catherine and Betty. Andrew Martin is an adult and a gold farmer in the gamer career track. His sign is Aquarius, his aspiration is fortune, and his lifetime want is to become a criminal mastermind. He has 2 cooking, 1 mechanical, 1 body, 1 logic, and 1 creativity skill points. He is a widower, and his wife's name was Elena Martin. She is also the mother of his son. She died as an adult, and her parents were Miguel and Frida Augustine. Andrew's parents were Joseph and Linda Martin. His paternal grandparents were Armando and Isabel Martin, and his maternal grandparents were Nicholas and Yolanda Casas. Andrew enjoys living with his mother's old friends and sees them as his aunts. He loves playing video games and enjoys bonding with his son over that interest. He is still healing from his mother's death and seems to want to leave Riverblossom Hills when he is done. Jacob is Andrew's teenage son. He is a public school C student and works as a trash talker in the gamer career track. He is an Aries, his aspiration is popularity, and his lifetime want is to become a captain hero. He has 1 cooking, 1 mechanical, 1 body, 2 logic, and 3 creativity skill points. He is currently dating Sandra Roth, but is still on good terms with his ex-girlfriend, Jules Omaki. Jacob loves playing video games with his dad, but his love of games may cause him to neglect his relationship with his new girlfriend. Catherine Viejo is still grieving the loss of her close friend Linda, but is enjoying being retired and has picked up gardening as a hobby. She also seems to have taken an interest in the new farmer in town, Leo McGregor. Recently, she gave her former home to her niece Cleo, the daughter of her deceased sister, Victoria Shikibu, hoping it would strengthen their relationship. Catherine is an elder and a teacher's aide in the education career track. Her sign is Cancer, her aspiration is romance, and her lifetime want is to become a celebrity chef. She possesses 9 cooking, 5 mechanical, 6 gardening, 3 body, 5 logic, 7 creativity, and 9 cleaning skill points, and a silver gardening badge. She is best friends with roommate Betty Goldstein and is a widow, having been formerly married to Julio Viejo. Her parents were Henry and Violine Sutter, her paternal grandparents were Solomon and Diane Sutter, and her maternal grandparents were Chester and Augustine Harris. Betty Goldstein is an elder and a legal secretary in the law career track. Her sign is Cancer, her aspiration is fortune, and her lifetime want is to become a business tycoon. She has 7 cooking, 2 mechanical, 5 charisma, 5 body, 9 logic, 6 creativity, and 9 cleaning skill points. Her parents were Gavin and Annabelle Goldstein, and her paternal grandparents were Nathaniel and Carmela Goldstein. Her mother, Annabelle, was Morty Roth's aunt, making Betty and Morty cousins. To distract herself from the death of Linda and the reminder of her own mortality, Betty has thrown herself deep into her work. Like Catherine, she seems to have taken an interest in Leo McGregor. Our final household is the Juan household at 202 Welsh Lane. These 2 best friends have moved to town after Cleo's aunt Catherine offered to give Cleo her old home. Cleo Shikibu is an adult and a studio musician in the music career track. Her sign is Aquarius, her aspiration is fortune, and her lifetime want is to become a criminal mastermind. She has 1 cooking, 6 mechanical, 4 charisma, 1 logic, 5 creativity, and 1 cleaning skill points. Her parents were Nobu Taka and Victoria Shikibu. Her paternal grandparents are Tetsuo and Itsumi Shikibu, and her maternal grandparents are, of course, the same as Victoria's sister, Catherine. Cleo formerly lived in the city and is happy to be closer to family here in Riverblossom Hills, but she is still unsure if life in this quiet town is for her. She also appears to be interested in Leo McGregor. Patricia Juan is an adult and an internet movie critic in the journalism career track. Her sign is Aries, her aspiration is popularity, and her lifetime want is to become a media magnate. She possesses 1 cooking, 1 mechanical, 3 charisma, 3 body, 1 creativity, and 2 cleaning skill points. Her parents were Tianron and Kayami Juan, her paternal grandparents were Zhao Ten and Mangnuan Juan, and her maternal grandparents were Yu and Hana Mori. Patricia wasn't expecting to fall in love here in Riverblossom Hills, but she has now fallen for Gabe Omaki. Unfortunately, she is worried that his daughter's dislike of her will come between their blossoming relationship. So that is Riverblossom Hills. I'm not a super big Sims 2 girly, so I've only played in this neighborhood a handful of times, but I do find it cute and very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, I never mentioned this, but I have channel memberships if you care. It's just one tier, and it's more just for those who want to throw a little extra support my way for a few small perks. So feel free to join if you like, but don't feel pressured or obligated to do so. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. That is all from me today. I hope you have a fantabulous rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.